Hey everyone, Genome here, coming at you with the next episode of my Cover of the Week series.
I've been looking forward to this.
So this week we're going to take a trip back to 1983, and the cover is going to be by one of my favorite tag teams in all of comics, and that's none other Mr. Mike Zeck and John Beatty. Those two have been responsible for some very iconic covers over the years, and they've worked on some monumental projects. So I thought it was only fitting that they get front and center stage here. I actually had another book picked out by Rick Levins because I wanted to show his artwork off a little more. And I'll just show you a quickie of his that I was considering using, but there'll probably be another one. This would be Rick Levins and Danny Bellinati on inks. But this is just a cover from a random piece of his run. This is back in, I think, the early 90s, this was. But I just wanted to look at the dynamic poses. All of his Cap covers are like this. Cap is always in some really good action. And it was the tertiary characters are as well. I like the way he draws Cap. I love the way he draws Crossbones. But I like to look at the dynamic. I don't know, it just looks like he's really getting bent over backwards. Like he's on the tips of his toes trying to get his balance back. It's weird when your head goes somewhere, he's trying to get up on the balls of your feet. So there's that going on. Notice it's like showing more of his tricep here than it is his bicep because his arm is a little bit turned. She's got his knee in his back, got one foot planted. So, I mean, it looks like she's really exerting pressure. So this is the kind of art I'm talking about by him that no one else really talks about, but that's what makes him probably much my favorite artist of the period. But just great, one of my favorite Cap runs anyway. A lot of standalone and three-shot stories. But so that was one I was thinking about showing, or one similar. There's lots of issues in that run he worked on. But this week I'm going to go with an iconic cover from Mr. Zeck and Mr. Beatty, and that is 1983's Captain America number 286, featuring Deathlock. Okay, this one is a tour de force kind of cover, and it really is kind of iconic to those Zeck fans like myself out there. Really, it doesn't have to be on Captain America; it could be on anyone. It retains its coolness regardless. All right, so you got the kind of gritty private eye or assassination pose of the secondary weapon. Deathlock's main weapon is trained on Cap, who you can see in the reticule, which is just amazing looking. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. It's like, is that the barrel is part of reticule, but it's a laser weapon, so I guess it makes sense, right? Deathlock has that look of grim determination on his face there. Very well animated. And look at the eye. It looks like it's like he's just all business. You know what I mean? A lot of the more muted colors you saw in the earlier '80s, which is kind of cool. Looks a lot less garish than some other stuff. Every brick and line in this book has got water dripping off of it. Incredible. The pipes in the front have water coming out and off of them. Deathlock himself has drips on him, so he's not just a static piece of the background. He's a living, breathing thing. We know that. The bends. Sorry, I'm trying to do this reverse. The bends of his fingers look just right. Like, you can see where his knuckles are. The two bends in the joints. A lot of people probably just would curve it around and not bother with that little, almost imperceptible, like 90 degree right there. And there's different versions of it, different levels. It's not straight static because of different finger sizes. It looks different when you hold things, So I know, Zeck is just so right. Everything about this is good. It's even got the little glare off of Deathlock's chrome dome there, but looks like a menacing character. It looks like Cap could be in trouble. This is the kind of cover that would grab you. So I don't know, man. This is such a great cover. Unfortunately, this book got ruined a long time ago, so it's just here for sentimental value. But amazing stuff. I'm sure everyone who watches my content probably knows a lot of Zeck's and Beatty's work together. But I thought this one really just bore mentioning as probably one of the more iconic ones, like Dad and Punisher Big Nothing and the Volume 1 miniseries and stuff like that. Everyone knows those pictures. Not everyone might not know this one, though, because a lot of the Cap run wasn't really getting read back through the 80s. He wasn't the world's most popular character, outside of fanboys like me. But, yep, so Captain America number 286 is my cover of the week. Mr. Zek and Beatty are, as always, an amazing team, putting out amazing covers and what I consider to be amazing books. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hey, this is a love or hate it kind of cover for you. I can't imagine there being any hate for it, but you never know. Different strokes, different folks. Yeah, but just let me know what you think below. And who knows? I don't know what the next one's going to be. If it's going to be another Marvel book, DC, it could be anything. Dark Horse, I have a lot of older indies and stuff I might throw out there like I did for my very first one. So we'll just have to see. So stay tuned for more of these every week. So until next time, this is Genome, out.